hope you're having an amazing day. Let me know how you are in the comments. Today's video was actually a requested one, and it is all about how to get motivation to work out while doing uni. So obviously working out at uni is super hard, and I personally find it even harder with online uni. Like, it's so difficult to just get the motivation to get up and move, but I promise you'll feel so much better for doing it. So I'm going to share my favourite tips that motivate me to work out, especially when I'm not feeling it, and hopefully it will help you too. Before I get into it, I just want to say the new intro that you saw was done by my friend Brie, who I met through YouTube, and I love it. I hope you love it too. I've tagged her channel in the description below, so definitely go check her out if you're interested. And yeah, let's just get into getting motivation to work out. Okay, so my first tip to stay motivated to work out is to schedule in time for it in your week or in your day. So depending on how you timetable yourself at uni, online uni, work, whatever it is, try and get a set slot to work out in or exercise, whether that be for half an hour a day, 1 hour a day, whatever feels good for you. Just put it in your timetable. I've started timetabling myself really strictly to try and stay on top of my uni work, and I always put about an hour of working out into my timetable, and it just really helps me stay motivated to do it because it's in my timetable. I know I have time for it, I've made time for it, so why not just do it, if that makes sense. And I can't give myself the excuse of, oh, there's too much work and not enough time, because I've literally made sure there's enough time. So yeah, schedule in your exercise time. My next tip is get into workout clothes, whether that's like leggings and a baggy top, shorts and a t-shirt, your sports bra, whatever it is that you wear to work out, put it on. Even if you're doing it inside, even if you're doing it by yourself outside, put those clothes on because it changes your mood so much. This might not work for everyone, because I know a lot of people who like to do their workouts in their pajamas, but it could never be me, because if I'm in my pajamas, I literally just want to sleep. I'd say when you put the clothes on, it gets you into the mood to be doing that. So yeah, next tip, get your exercise clothes on, and I feel like it definitely gets you in the mood to work out. The third thing I want to say about being motivated to work out is that, remember, it can be any form of exercise. It doesn't have to be like a typical gym workout. It doesn't have to be like running. It doesn't have to be the most common forms of exercise that you see. I was trying to stick to at-home workouts at the start of lockdown, and I actually got really bored of them, and that killed my motivation a lot. So I feel like switching up your exercise style or type really helps you stay motivated, because it just adds a bit of excitement and enjoyment to the mix. Couple of tips from me, like obviously I love dance, so I'm gonna say that you can find like dance workouts, just follow along dance stuff on YouTube, and it's so fun to do that even with friends and family. Also, yoga is a really nice way to get the body moving. Obviously it's not an intense workout, but any form of movement is nice when we're stuck inside all day. And obviously you've got other things like walking, cycling, and they're great because they get you outside as well as giving you some exercise. So yeah, just remember, it can be anything. Just any form of movement that you enjoy just makes a huge difference to your day, and also will hopefully motivate you to actually do it because you're not continuously doing the same thing all the time. My fourth tip is super important, and it is not to put pressure on yourself to achieve an appearance related goal. So just to break that down, obviously body image is a huge issue at the moment, and so many people struggle with low body confidence or worrying about what they look like. And I feel like sometimes getting into workouts can make that even worse, because I definitely found that in the first lockdown, and I feel like that just doesn't help the motivation to work out. So my advice on this would be to have a different goal. Either have a kind of fitness related goal, if that makes sense, like, oh, I'm gonna run this far in this amount of time, make it realistic, or have a goal of like the amount that you work out, like, oh, I'm gonna work out 3 times this week, something like that. A goal that's gonna make you really happy when you achieve it, and a goal that you definitely will achieve, and also one that's not gonna make you fixated on what you look like. I hope that makes sense. I feel like this one really helped me, because as soon as I started working out for other goals or even just for fun, the whole thing just became so much better, and and I feel so much more motivated to do it. So please remember that, especially if it's something that's getting to you at the moment. Just try and let go. Just exercise for fun because it feels good, because it's good for you. Tip number 5 in terms of motivation is actually like a mindset related tip. So what I try and always remember when I'm not in the mood to work out is I'm gonna feel so much better afterwards. I don't know if you find this, but I feel like most people do. Most people feel so much better after moving, after exercising, after going outside, just doing anything at all that doesn't involve sitting. I feel like it lifts your mood so much. It releases all those good chemicals. Like, I'm sure you've had that all before. Remembering that when I'm not in the mood to work out sometimes just motivates me to go ahead and do it anyway, because I know I'm gonna feel so much better after for doing it, and I'm gonna feel so good for taking care of my body. Yeah, I'd say that's definitely worth remembering, like reminding yourself how good you're gonna feel if you just go ahead and do it. Having said that, my final tip, tip number 6, is that you shouldn't force it if you're really not feeling it. We all have those days where it's just not happening, and that's completely okay. And you know yourself best, so you know when those days are, and therefore you know when you need to take a break. Make sure you're scheduling in breaks in general, like there's no need to exercise every single day intensely, but yeah, on a day, even if you have it scheduled in, if it's just not happening, that's okay. Take care of yourself, you know what you need, and just be ready to smash it the next day or whenever you're ready next. I really hope that these tips were helpful to you guys. Remember that exercise and movement is such an important part of self-care and taking care of yourself, and you know I love self-care. I know it is so hard, especially at the moment, to be motivated to do anything at all, let alone exercise and work out, but honestly, you're amazing for any form of movement that you've been doing. I'd love for you guys to share your favorite tips to be motivated to exercise in the comments. Like, let's share it with each other and see if we can find more tips to use. That's it for this video. Again, I hope it helps. Let me know if it did. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed.